Welcome, Dark Warriors. This is Rumin. Last time we met the Queen, who has one of the best tries character designs as of yet, in my opinion. And we also checked out the tavern, which the game made a big deal about, even though there was nothing actually at the tavern. Yeah, Null was like, uh-oh, you don't want to go to the tavern. And Amina, I think, also said to not check out the tavern. So I went there, and literally nothing happened, so I don't know why the game made a big deal about it. Anyway, that is a very interesting design on the stone slab there. You got three, looks like a man at the top, a woman in the middle, and a woman at the bottom right there. Like, what is that? Is that three gods right there? Pretty cool looking. Anyway, we got so many rooms. Oh, look at all these rooms. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so many rooms to check out. So let's quickly check out these rooms. Let's see if there's anything interesting in any of them. Chest, Aquaberries, Fayt. There's nothing good in there. Okay, that's that room. Let's go in here. Gonna check these rooms as fast as I can. Oh, this is a very nice looking room. I like the colors. Looks like green carpet. All right. Wait, go back in. Go back in. Go back in. You always have to examine the bookshelves. Covert unit, Thunderbolt hiding in the branches, Fangs of Light and Fangs of Darkness, the back alley. Interesting. I don't know if those are references to anything, but they might be. We got a paper on the table here. Looks like some sort of report. Leadership, captain, admin, popularity. And these are just a bunch of statistics. Tynav. I met Tynav earlier. Arlane. Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at this. Some of these scores are actually quite surprising. I don't know what that's all about. I didn't see Nell's score there. Got some tea on the table here, a chest right here. Fire shielding, huh? What is that? Adds fire defense. Is that for the skill? Yeah, anti-attack or no. I'm sure I'll figure it out later. Shield Legion's historical roster, Secret Legion's historical roster, Demon Hunter Legion's historical roster, Spectral Legion's historical roster. Oh my goodness. Chain Legion's historical roster, Legion of Void's historical... Okay. Those are just a bunch of historical rosters. All right, this room. Beautiful little flower right there. Seems like a studious person. There sure are a lot of difficult-looking books here. Difficult-looking books. And here we have a pretty interesting picture of... I can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Looks like they're being... Maybe they're being crucified or something. I don't know. Very muddy texture. Very, very interesting. There's an NPC right here we can talk to. I came all the way here, and for what? That sniveling little Lassell has some nerve. Lassell, who's that? Another interesting picture right here. 4 knights of some kind marching to the left. Oh my god, I got him away. Expensive looking tableware. I guess this stuff is just for show if they have to set it up here. And yeah, that's that room. Oh my gosh, so many rooms. Oh my goodness. So many freaking rooms, dude. I love it. Ooh. There has to be some good stuff in here, right? Currently, the biggest problem we have with the Republic of Sandmite Center is on the sacred site of Surfurio. Surfurio was the capital of the ancient kingdom of Aquar, the land that was later to give rise to the sacred kingdom of Aquaria. History clearly shows that it is part of our sovereign territory. However, Surfurio is now home to the number of humanoid races such as the Greem and the Menodics. Such a serious issue should not be left unsettled. Our kingdom should immediately demand that the Republic of Sandmite return to Surfurio. Somebody wrote something down at the bottom. It says, "What's so great about getting that place back? What utter nonsense. Of course, it'd be a different story if we had gills." Surfurio. That reminds me of the surfer penguin dude from earlier. Was there a war related to them at one point? And they had to settle some relation or something. I don't know. I can go up this ladder. Oh, look at me. That's an interesting sound for the top of this bookshelf to make. Sounds like metal grating. And there's nothing up here. Fake it down there. Fayt. Get down there! A large number of problems exist between our kingdoms, including hieroglyphs, distortions of history, disputed borderlines, and their refugees who enter our land illegally. Behind such problem lies the economic disparity between our kingdoms. Since the majority of Glyphian territory is barren, snow-covered land, their economy is almost entirely dependent on the mineral deposits mined in Cursula. However, due to the overmining in recent years, their mineral resources are beginning to run out, making it difficult for the kingdom to survive. Oh my gosh, this is an interesting looking NPC right here. Macwell. Macwell, do you have what it takes? I'm not employed by the castle. An old friend lets me in. So save your questions for somebody else. I have no obligation to show you around. Dude, it's freaking Lizard, dude. That's exactly how the Lizard sees himself right there. Oh my gosh, every single surface has an examinable piece of text. In the hilly terrain in western Gaiet lies the Republic of Sandmite, a federation of numerous small states. Each state is compromised by a different race, and the Republic's policies are decided by councils held by representatives from each of them. The races of Sandmite include Menodix in its wildlands, Lao in its forests, Greem in its shorelines, and Mole Folk in its desert regions. There are also other races such as retail rabbits. I think I met a retail rabbit, Beagle, Drowglin, Bubblehearts, Hound Folk, and Feline Folk. I think there was a Feline Folk in Star Ocean 1. One must remember that each of the various races comprising the Republic of Sandmite have their own unique culture and customs. Oh my gosh. It's been 300 years since the Kingdom of Aquaria was founded, but diplomatic relations with the Kingdom of Greeton have never been officially established. Travel between our kingdoms by adventurers, merchants, and other individuals is still possible, but one must always keep in mind that the historically rooted enmity that exists between our people. So much to examine. Oh my gosh. And there is a completely different book to read right next to that book. The Kingdom of Greeton is an immense land located on the continent of Greeton to the east of the continent of Gaiet. The majority of the inhabitants are mineral-based creatures comprised primarily of barchites, a very rare mineral. Known as rock folk, they developed a high intelligence via absorption. Over many centuries, the race amounts of runological force that exists in the environment. Among rockfolk, there are very few special individuals who are born with an ability that allows them to learn the art of controlling mechamen, men made of metal. Known as mechateers, these special rockfolk are highly regarded in their society. NPC right here. Scholarly Priestess. A high variety of material concerning the Sacred Kingdom of Aquaria and the Church of April are kept here. Our kingdom is the oldest land on the continent of Gaiet that can trace its roots directly back to the ancient kingdom of Aquaria. One could even say that our land is steeped in the very history of this continent. Well, yeah, every land is steeped in the history of itself. Oh, creepy picture right there. You got like a pair of eyes looking down at the moon or something. Ugh. And look at this picture. That looks like a very sad sun right there. And a little house right there. I don't know. Really interesting. Have you noticed that there always seems to be inconsistencies between books from different sources? But since each book has a different author, it's only natural for there to be inconsistencies. What's important is carefully sifting through vast amounts of information to come up with your own answers. That's a great attitude. Like, everybody's biased, but it's good to try to be a little less biased than the average person. The Church of Apris worships many gods in addition to Apris, the sun god. There are the sun god's wives, the triplet moon goddesses. I think I saw them on a board earlier. Along with their offspring, the 8 gods and goddesses of land, water, fire, clouds, light, darkness, time, and the underworld. The underworld, oh my gosh. Didn't we go there in Star Ocean 1? Then there is the emissary of Apris, who is charged with conveying the word of Apris. These gods and goddesses are enshrined at temples across our land, where they are worshipped by countless believers. My gosh, I feel like I'm going to be in here all day if I try to read every single book. So yeah, that was very interesting. A lot of interesting text there. A lot of cool stuff to see in that room. Also, these doors have interesting designs on them. You have like a, oh, this room's interesting, huh? This room looks completely different. Oh, chests. Villa of Refuge and Compounding Elixir. This room looks different than every other room in this game. I mean, every other room in this place, pretty much. And Ripe Berries. Why does a special jingle play every time I get a Ripe Berry? Like, what's particularly special about the Ripe Berry? Yeah, like, look at the door. You got, like, a sun on the handle, and then you have, like a cloud above and below it. Does it represent the sky or something? I don't know. Let's go upstairs, and oh my gosh, just more rooms to explore. Oh boy, alright. Ooh, this is a fancy room. This looks like an important room. Like, this is where they have meetings and stuff, definitely. You can kind of look out that window. Stone path over there. Alright, let's read some books. Several books on such topics, such as regions, geography, fauna, and climate. Can you not read it? I guess not. Several books about humanoids and the various languages used in other lands. And there's a pretty neat pattern on the brick there as well. More books over here. Several books on the history of Aquaria and the neighboring lands. Fayt doesn't want to read them. Alright, let's get out of here. So much to explore. Gotta check out all these rooms. That's a dead end. There's a very faint flower pattern on the wall. That's very hard to see. But there is a flower there, though. That way over here is a room. This room is probably going to be interesting. This is the Queen's Chamber. You can explore this room. Check that out. This is a really awesome room. Whoa, look. Look at the side panel there. Whoa, the stained glass windows. Whoa, so cool looking. And look at that, the pillars here actually reflect in the marble floor. That's a nice detail. I feel like most people wouldn't even notice that. And this carpet has a really cool design as well. I didn't notice how cool the carpet looked in the cutscene. Hi, Queen. Aquios' Book of Prophecies was left to us by Aquaria the First, founder of the Church of Apris, the first queen of the ancient kingdom of Aquar, that land that later became the sacred kingdom of Aquaria. The so-called era of Apris mentioned in this prophecy must refer to you. Please use your powers to save us. To save the innocent people of our land. Yeah, the queen here is like peak Trias design. Wait, what? We are referred to as the Holy Mother, among other things. The role of the Holy Mother is to act as a symbol and bring together the hearts of all the believers during times of terrible crisis. Unfortunately, this does not mean that we are blessed with some kind of special power to solve all our problems. It's actually funny that she says that she doesn't have any special powers, because that cutscene we were just in seemed to imply that she did have special powers, because she predicted that we were gonna come here, and she seems to just know that we were some part of prophecy. I assume she has some sort of, like, mind reading or psychic ability or something. Look at that. There's, like, a mural on the wall there. Very cool looking. Alright, let's just go somewhere. Oh my gosh, this place is so large. So much to explore. Oh, look at that. You can see all the way down. You see all those NPCs walking. Let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3. There are 4 NPCs down there. Can I examine anything? No. There's nothing here. It's just a pretty place you can visit. Also, what was that grass sound just now? I guess that. All right. Such a cool room. Oh, look at this room. I like the blue carpet. Oh, that's creepy. That is unnerving. Hey, hi, you're one of Nell's people. This is Her Majesty's private quarters. I must ask that you refrain from looking through her personal effects. Can I do that? Like, can I look through here? The Scripture of Theology Divina Commedia Secret Book of Resuscitation. The collected paintings of Loy landscapes of the world. I wonder if this stuff... I wonder if this is the stuff she normally reads. Maybe she's well read. Look at all these really interesting pictures on the wall. Like, that's like a holy figure or something. Looks like a woman with wings in front of a stained glass window. I don't even know what that is. That picture right there. And yeah, I can't make out those other two pictures. Then you have all these pictures. Wow, I wish this fucking stupid plant wasn't here. Titled 18th Century Self-Portrait by the Gifted Artist Errol's J. Phone. Who the heck is that? I don't know. If this plant wasn't here, it'd be much easier to get a view of these photos. There we go. Beautiful picture right there. I wonder if that was made for the game or if it was taken from somewhere else. I bet they made that for the game. Had a picture of a guy in a fancy hat there. And a picture of an angel up there. Very cool room. That bed looks a little bit too small for Her Majesty. Oh, chest. Magical berries. And really cool dresser here. I like the red color. It's not nice to look through someone's dresser like this. Can I examine the bed? Can I examine anything else in this room? Alright. This is a cool place. A really cool area, but there doesn't seem to be anything that important in here. It just seems to be a really cool set piece. So, I guess I'll just be on my merry way then. Alright, goodbye, cool place. I'll be seeing ya. You know what? I'm gonna go in here first. I can't leave just yet. This place is far too interesting. Look at this picture. Look at that. That is neat. I like how when you turn the camera, it gets all reflective and stuff. That's just cool. Oh, a lot of money. Thank you. We weren't expecting any visitors today. There are too many things I still need to do today, so please come back tomorrow. We can talk to this NPC. Can we not talk to this NPC? I guess not. Veritable mountain of books. They've been read so much that they're starting to fall apart. Hold on, wait. Get out of the way. Ah, damn it, get out of the way. That looks like an interesting NPC to talk to. There we go. What a tour. You're free to look around. Talk to Dian over there if you want to know more. It'd be a waste of time to ask me anything else. Ugh. These people sound like slackers. I don't even think it is their day off. I think they just don't want to give us a tour. Shame. And I think the dust on these books indicates how lazy they are. Countless books and scrolls are haphazardly strewn about. I bet there's lots of valuable information here. Ah, slackers, get out of my way. Another interesting room. Bloodline parameters of runologists and runologist researchers. Aster's name is in blue. And there's a Lisa again. Elena, Claire. Oh, Claire, Tynave, Dion, Farlene, Rouge, Romaria. Why are some of these names in blue? Dion's in the other room, but he's not particularly interesting. There is some kind of diagram. There are lots of technical terms on it, difficult to really understand, but there are some designs here and there that resemble symbols. These might shed light on the contents. Could this be symbology? The inhabitants of this planet might understand the basic principles of runology better than I do. What if runology and symbology are the same exact thing? They just call it different things, like different names. I don't think Trice made these images. I think I've seen these images somewhere before, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, I was there earlier. I was down there in that room earlier. Whoa, wait, oh. Oh, neat. Wait, was I here? Oh, no, I was not here. I was not here earlier, my bad. Oh my gosh. I thought I was here earlier. Definitely not. This is definitely a totally, absolutely new room. And a very interesting room. Hi. Sings, but a humble runologist I am. Many things I make with much study and research, weapons I create. And that's cute. Singing like this really helps speed my work along. Incidentally, I wrote the lyrics and music to the song you just heard. I also arranged and performed it for you. It's entitled Working Women's Blues. Ah, This is my favorite NPC so far. And is that everything in this room? We got some cool pictures on the wall there. Alright. Okay, I've explored a lot of these. Oh my god, so many rooms to explore. Oh my gosh, I know I can't sit here all day, but this place is so cool. I shall work through the night once more to defeat the evil kingdom of Erglyph. Fight the good fight. Eriza, who's that? Next little witch, Eriza. Spring is dawn. Spring is for sports. Transport. Ice cold air emanates from here. A little air conditioner. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Okay. Just a blue sphere air conditioner. Really, really neat. Alright. That's a lot of this place to explore. This is a really cool area. Very cool area. I'm going to go into one more room. Just one more room, and then I shall be on my way. Oh, really cool picture on the wall there. Scroll of the raccoon dog, the scroll of the peasant, the scroll of the giraffe. These must be runology scrolls, but that's all I can... Yep, that's everything. Can I read this? Interaction and interference between runes, the merging of runological forces, orbital fluctuation of channeled force, and a magnetic field. Wow, all these books look really difficult. Okay, alright. Okay. This is probably the coolest place in the game we've seen so far, but let's gonna move on. What is it, Fayt? You must not be used to such a long journey. You should get some rest today. Get some rest? Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at the depth in this room. Oh, cool. Look at that. Big circular stained glass window with a flower rainbow pattern in front of it that appears to be made by the water. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that be done in a PS2 game. Oh, look at this. Oh, look how the camera pans down like this. As you run across here. Honestly, don't know what to say. This is just a cool area to look at. Just let the game speak for itself, honestly. That's not Cliff. Please let more men be promoted in the next war. It's not that I am dissatisfied with our kingdom being ruled by a queen, but it's made me feel infurious of how I pray that you can do something. Yeah, man, men are so oppressed. Hey, Fayt, did you come back to check out the chapel too? Yeah, I was just walking around the castle checking it out, so I thought I might as well stop by here. But enough about me. How about you, Cliff? Picked up any interesting information? Well, I suppose so. Oh, what did Mirage say? Oh, we get an update from Mirage. She's one cool lady. She said, I sneaked the emergency subspace communicator out of the Eagle. I need you to secure a power source to operate it, and you must also protect the target. I went to take a plane, but I couldn't get through to her. She might have been underground or something. What? Still, thanks to her, we've picked up a little bit of information. Interplanetary transmission is out of the question, but intercepting communications in the immediate area doesn't take that much energy. Wait a second, how'd you know Mirage contacted me? I'm sure I hadn't told you that yet. I just pretended to know more than I did and got you to spill the beans. Besides, it's not at all like you to be in a place like this. Damn, they're craftier than I expected. But you're right, even I can't deny that I'm a bit out of place here. So, what have you learned? Not much, to tell you the truth. About all I know is it's teaming with Federation and Mendini ships out there, and it seems it'll be a while before Quark's main fleet gets here. Oh my gosh, this planet doesn't even know anything about Vendini, I bet. You mean to tell me that the war between Vendine and the Federation isn't over yet? That's right, the Federation has strength of numbers on their side, but Vendine still dominates some regions. Oh, I have a prediction. I have a prediction. What if when Vendine comes to this planet, both Erglyph and Aquios team up together to defeat Vendine? Like they meet a common enemy and then they resolve their issues that way. I suppose the Federation will prevail as long as Aldean doesn't butt in, but it will still take some time. What about my mother and father? Any word about them? Nothing at all. Unfortunately, we don't even know If they are alive and well. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of very important information that I feel like could have been easily missed. But it's no use getting all upset about it. After all, it's not like we heard they've been killed or something. I understand. Thanks. Fayt is one tough cookie. Also, why would Mirage be underground somewhere? Like, where is she? Is she just elsewhere on some other random unrelated mission? It's crazy. This guy looks important. High Priestess. This is the closest place to the sun. Really? And where the Renologist Forest is the strongest. There is no better place to spread the word of the great father god Apris than here. I don't know. Earlier I talked to an NPC who said that you guys didn't believe in medicine. So I don't know how to feel about all this. And there's one more thing I want to examine. Nope, I cannot get behind these chairs or this fence to examine that piano. Alright. If you're not happy about it, I'm not going to force you to help us, so there's no need for you to go through all the trouble of trying to escape, is there? Oh, that's interesting. When Elle first got us, she basically said that we had to comply or die. Now she doesn't really seem to want to kill us. Character development. Does she say anything different? Nah, it's the same. Alright, okay, I think I've spent enough time here.
Oh, you're back. See anything interesting?
Be a long time to find this cutscene.
Not really. Cliff?
Hmm?
You told me I'd understand everything once I met Quark's leader, right?
I don't think I said everything, but yeah.
But you didn't expect things to turn out this way either, did you?
Not really.
As per Tri's tradition, pretty much. In Star Ocean 1 and 2, it's basically just like a story about unexpected turns and not knowing what's coming next and all that good stuff.
So tell me, who's the leader? What will I understand?
I don't even think Cliff knows.
Why did the Vendini capture my dad?
I doubt Cliff knows that either.
You know something, don't you?
I doubt it.
I don't know everything. But what I do know wouldn't do you any good anyway.
But I may never find out.
Relax. You'll see your dad again. I'll make sure of it. Just be patient.
Such good characters, oh my gosh. That song's kind of long.
I'm coming in.
It's a little bit too long for a transition song.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, thanks.
Today we're going to the Runological Weapon Research Facility.
Oh, that where they're making that weapon?
Yes. It's time. Time for you to lend us your knowledge.
Sure, but until we actually see it, we can't make any promises.
Of course. First, I want you to meet the person in charge. Her lab is on the west side of the castle. Shall we then?
It's gonna be another one of Nell's people. I can't pick up anything anymore. Alright, save point. And yeah, I know they're not called Nell's people. I obviously know they're not called that, but it's just easy to call them that, so I will call them that.
This is it. It's me. I brought the engineers. Please come in. That's Lady Elena, head of Aquaria's first Runological Weapon Development Division.
Oh, wait, I talked to her earlier.
Lady Elena, these are the two engineers for my report.
She's the one that I said was slacking off. Because she didn't give me a tour. Eh.
I'm Elena Fromm, leader of runological weapon development.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fayt Line God.
Howdy, Cliff Fitter.
A pleasure to meet you. I have to admit, they're much younger than I expected.
Yeah, well, the developers were aiming for a certain demographic.
Yet they are knowledgeable.
I read the report. I do not doubt your information. It looks like we have no choice but to rely on that knowledge. We still haven't been able to analyze that metal fragment.
Metal fragments?
Did you call for me, Lady Elena?
Yes, Dion, come in.
Pardon my interruption. Is this them?
Yes. The big one is Cliff, and the smaller one, Fayt. This is my right-hand man, Dion Landers, Chief Researcher of Runological Weapon Development.
I'm Dion. Pleased to meet you.
And of course, Dion's voice is way louder than Elena's voice.
I hear you are men of learning. We're hoping you can impart some of your wisdom upon us.
I don't mean to rush you, but would you take a look at the runological weapon we're working on? A number of structural issues have been troubling us.
Sure, no problem.
Dion, can you show them the way, please? I can't leave my desk right now.
Why not?
Absolutely. Please, this way. I must admit, I am surprised. I thought you would be a bit older.
I'm impressed that you're chief researcher at such a young age.
Well, I'm still an apprentice compared to Lady Elena.
Dion? Stop jabbering there. Hurry up and show them.
Yes, Lady Elena. Please forgive me. Oh, she's mad at me now. Let's go. This way, please.
Is he recruitable? He seems to have the personality of a recruitable.
This is the Runological Weapon Research Lab, where we do the basic design work for new weapons. The weapon we'd like you to take a look at is in the fabrication room. This is what I wanted you to take a look at.
Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier.
So what's the matter with this thing?
The device itself is basically complete, but it lacks the punch we need for it to work as a weapon. But if we increase the output, we run into durability problems.
I see.
Wait. Something's not right. Should a planet at this level of civilization even have a weapon like this? This technology is obviously too advanced for them to have.
I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff on this planet, so I don't know.
What do you think? You see the problem? If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. No, I don't have any questions, but...
And that's a lie. He has questions. He just doesn't want to ask them.
I'm sorry. Can I take a look at it a little longer?
Sure. No problem at all. Take as long as you need.
Like, it would be really suspect if Fate was just like, oh, this looks far too advanced for you guys.
Thank you.
Like, he wouldn't ask that.
Should I really complete this thing? Even if I wasn't worried about the UP3, I get the feeling this is going a little too far.
Hey, come here.
Cliff. I keep calling Fate Cliff. I mean Cliff Fate.
What is it?
I'm no expert, but, doesn't this smell a little fishy to you?
Yeah, it's definitely too advanced. This sort of thing shouldn't even exist on a planet at their stage of development.
So, you gonna help them?
I'm not sure. What do you think?
Me? Well, if we finish it, lots of people are gonna die.
I don't know.
Question is, are we okay with that?
Does the ends justify the means? How many people has Aquaria killed?
I mean, I don't like doing something that I can't take responsibility for myself.
I mean, Airglyph.
It'd be different if I were the one making the decision to fire. But the idea of some other guy who ain't me deciding what to do with a weapon I created, that kinda bugs me.
Cliff, I like Cliff.
But this country, with its symbological technology, might be able to complete this weapon eventually even if we don't help them. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
This lip syncing there kind of looked funny.
Anyway, like I said before, you make the call.
I mean, I feel like you should at least help me with the decision.
What should I do?
This is a big decision to make. Cliff, give me a hand. Vote on it. He's gonna say no.
I'll do it.
Oh, what?
I'll help them.
Okay.
What about your beloved UP3, huh?
I know this weapon might cause great suffering. But, on the other hand, think of the suffering it can prevent.
I don't know. This goes against my personal morals. So, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't judge a non-existent protagonist in a video game for having a different opinion.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Like, I would say no.
Huh? But I thought you didn't...
Who said I wouldn't help you? You've prepared yourself for the consequences, so as your bodyguard, I'd best do the same.
Claire.
Thanks.
Well, I don't exactly want to die like a dog on this backwater planet either. So let's hurry up and finish this, make a communicator, and get out of here. We still gotta rescue your dad, too, so let's not waste any time.
I mean, I guess from their perspective, it sort of makes sense to make this decision because they just think they're speeding up the process to get it over with. Like, who knows, maybe even if Fate doesn't help build it, they'll finish the weapon eventually, so, yeah.
Right. Mr. Landers?
Just call me Dion. What is it?
Dion, can I see the blueprint for this weapon?
Sure, no problem. Come on over to the lab.
He has gray hair and glasses. It's freaking Lizard, dude.
This is it?
Thank you. Can I also have some paper and something to write with, please?
Sure, use this.
Watch it be some futuristic pen or something.
Dion, what kind of wire are you using to conduct the runological power?
Iron wire, why?
Iron. Okay, that explains why the wire can't take the heat when you increase the output.
Yes, that's our biggest problem.
When you increase the power, it breaks. And when you decrease the power, you can't use it as a weapon. That it? Bummer.
Superconducting aluminum would easily solve this problem, but that's not an option here.
Superconducting aluminum is in purple. I'm guessing that means you have to go find it.
Superconducting aluminum?
Never mind. Just talking to myself.
It's gonna be a plot item or something.
Dion, have you tried copper?
Copper's in purple too. Oh god, fetch quest.
No. Well, I know that copper would probably solve the overheating issue, but
Is there a problem?
we can't obtain enough copper to complete this device.
You don't have any mines?
No, there's a mine. It's just...
Wild dragons have taken up residence there.
Even one dragon would be a terrible enemy, so there's no way we could ever enter a whole nest of them, and mining is out of the question.
Dragons. Well, that explains it.
What does that explain and how?
The mine in question is in Ariglyph territory and is under the jurisdiction of the Dragon Brigade.
The Dragon Brigade.
Even if we were successful in obtaining the copper, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to make it back here safely.
So you see the problem.
Your average guy doesn't stand a chance against wild dragons and the Dragon Brigade.
Huh. Copper's really our best bet. What should we do?
What are you talking about? All we have to do is go and get it.
I knew it.
Can we?
Might as well get the superconductor thing while we're at it.
Of course we can. Do I look like an average guy to you?
Unless copper is the superconductor.
I got no problem with dragons. No problem at all.
Cliff! You were getting killed by witches earlier.
I sure appreciate your groundless self-confidence in situations like this.
Groundless? You're pretty rude, you know that? Don't you think it's about time you admitted how tough I am?
It's not that I don't admit it. I just think you're a little overconfident, that's all.
Whatever.
I mean, overconfidence, specifically when in a life or death situation, is arguably a good thing.
You can't be seriously considering going. Just the two of you.
What are you talking about? It won't be just the two of them. I'm going too.
Very arguably a good thing. I'm not saying it is a good thing. It's just arguable.
You two? It's still insane.
Don't worry. They may be engineers, but they really can fight. They've already proven themselves against the Black Brigade.
Maybe so, but still.
But we won't be able to carry all that copper by ourselves. We'll need to bring several people with us just to transport it.
We're gonna recruit Dion.
How much do we need?
Dion's gonna help us carry it. We need a fourth person.
Several dozen kilos, I'd say.
All right. No problem. My subordinates should be able to handle that much by themselves.
Oh, it's just gonna be Nell's people. Okay.
We'll take Tynave and Farlene.
Tynave!
You insist on going, don't you? Well, all right, but don't take any unnecessary risks.
I know. I swear you're just like Claire, always worried.
Claire.
And Dion, take this.
Oh, that's a really impressive texture. Like, look how much detail is on that little texture. Oh my gosh.
What's this?
I glanced over your blueprint and jotted down a number of problem areas and possible solutions. You can deal with these while we're out getting the copper.
Of course. Yes, I see. This should be a dramatic improvement.
Well, it's really nothing.
All right, get to work, Dion.
Yes, ma'am. And please, be careful.
I'll go gather my team. Let's meet up at the entrance to Aquios once you're ready.
The entrance. Okay.
Here we are. Are you ready?
I got no option to skip this cutscene. Oh, do I want to go heal at the end? That's fine.
All right then. Let's go.
I don't know. Do I want to buy something? Do I want to craft? I'm sure it's fine. Alright. Even if we help the people of this planet end the war, we should leave the details to them. Don't start getting any stupid ideas like you have to do everything yourself. That'll get us nowhere. Alright. And here is Nell. The preparations for our mining exposition have been completed over at Aquios. Tynave and Farlene have made a full recovery and will meet up with us there. How did Tynave and Farlene get this information so quickly? Like, all of a sudden they know that we're gonna meet up with each other. Oh, that's a new enemy right there. Alright, let's fight it. Let's see what it's all about. Looks big and bulky. And of course that all missed, of course, because I don't know when I can't hit it. There we go. Oh my gosh, this enemy has crazy invincibility frames. Alright, there. Okay. Pretty normal enemy, it seems like. More intimidating than it looks. Can I get this now? What is that? Sure, Rubik Bust raises crafting success rate. Details raises the success rate when creating items with the crafting talent. I still don't have the crafting talent. How do I get it? I mean, I know you get in Star Ocean 2 you get talents by mixing different skills, but in this game you only get 4 skills to choose from. So I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out later. I did not explore that much of this place last time, did I? Only got 20% of it. Alright, chest. Cooking ingredients, no blueberries. Yep, can't do anything about that. No siree. Look at this. Oh, look how the water animates down there. That looks like 5 or 6 different layers of water. That water had a lot of effort put into it. Wow, I really slacked off, didn't I? Yeah, check this out. I did not even explore any of all of this over here. And this is not a new area either. I guess I just didn't really care that much last time. Alright. I guess it's just a big grassy field, nothing really too interesting. Yeah, like look at this. This looks like a new enemy. Yeah, new enemy. This might have been here last time actually, I just probably didn't see it because I didn't explore. Oh my gosh. Every time all of my characters go and fight the same enemy, most of them just miss all of their attacks. Because it's kind of hard to hit an enemy at the same time as another one of your characters. Because one character will just push the enemy out of the way of another character, and then, yeah. All right, I don't feel like 100%. I don't feel like 100%ing this map, so I'm just gonna be on my way. All right, here.
There you are, Nell.
Hello, Claire.
The wagon is ready. We can leave whenever you want.
Oh my gosh.
Everything that we might need is already on board.
Nice work.
Here.
What's this?
It's a talisman. You are heading into a den of dragons after all. Better safe than sorry, right? Be careful.
I will.
Fayt, Cliff, I expect to see you again soon.
They didn't really seem to care about each other's safety earlier.
You can count on us. We'll take care of Nell.
We'll get you that copper. Don't worry.
May good fortune in battle smile upon you.
This is super suspect. They want us to build this weapon for reasons to stop the war. This doesn't sound good. I don't know, man. Should have saved.
Just our luck. What's the Dragon Brigade doing here? This is not where they're usually stationed.
Well, it looks like we'll have to take them on. They're blocking our way into the mines.
They're probably here after air dragons to beef up their army.
Yes, it's likely you're right. Tiny,
Yes?
you two wait here. We'll take care of them.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sounds just like a Pokemon.
Cliff, Nell, let's go. Huh?
Alright, I have not saved since Aquios. Let's go. Ah. Hold on a second. Items, blueberries, blueberries. There you go. Alright, that healed him up pretty good. Enemies on the ground, can't hit it yet. Oh, I'm gonna run away a little bit. Refill the AP. Nope. Ah, a lot of damage. Well, 35. That's more damage than other enemies I've seen, so. Is it me, or are the enemies, like, really weak in this game? They, like, they mostly do their damage from multi-hit attacks, and not attacks that do a lot of damage. Like, oh, that move did 200 because it hit me 7 times, and it did 30 damage each time. Continue.
You're next.
Sorry if my commentary seems out of it. I'm very tired, but I am enjoying this game a lot.
Any last words?
Like, just because I may seem a little bit, you know, tired out of it, that does not mean that I'm not enjoying the game.
You won't get away with this.
And I may complain about backtracking, but you know, I still do enjoy the game. You know, I don't really mind the backtracking that much.
Damn, there he goes.
Was that intentional, or am I just seeing things?
I'm sure he'll be back, with reinforcements.
There was like a flower pattern in the sky. I don't know.
We shouldn't have let him escape.
Probably just dithering.
Then we'd better hurry.
Right. Tynave! Farlene!
Right
Yes! We're gonna clear a path through the dragons. You two follow a little ways behind us.
Okay. Please be careful.
What fucking Pokemon am I thinking of? I swear to God, there was a fucking Pokemon in the anime that sounded just like that, wasn't there? I swear to God there was.
You, drive the wagon.
Like, every time I hear her voice, I just think of Pokemon, and I'm like, what was it?
Yes, milady.
Let's go.
Okay.
Alright, cool new dungeon. Oh, dark, no music, ominous vibes. Ooh, I love it. Alright, that seems like a good place to end off this video, but I don't know. Are we really on the good side? I mean, I don't really like either side. I don't like Araglyph because they're very clearly hostile. Like, they seem to be not a very peaceful people. And when I went to their villages, everybody seemed to have Stockholm Syndrome, and they didn't seem to be in a good position. But then we have Aquios, who doesn't seem to believe in medicine. Or at least that's the vibes I got from an NPC earlier. Maybe it was just that one NPC, but they were like, oh, our god only believes in natural remedies, so, eh. And they also want us to build this crazy weapon that seems evil. I don't know how to feel about it. Alright, that'll be where I shall end off this video. We are in a new dungeon, I think. So yeah.
It's dark in here.
But first, let's watch this cutscene.
I wonder if that torch over there will... Hey, it lit.
Oh, whoa.
Looks like we'll have to light them as we go along.
Why? What does that do? I don't know. However, I love the lighting here. Look! Two shadows! Look at that! And one of them pulsates as the fire goes up and down. That's cool. Like, this really is a nice looking game. Like, yes, it's not the most amazing looking game, but there's a lot of charm and everything. Like, it's very hard to see. You probably couldn't even see it at its original resolution, but there is dirt falling off of the rock formation there. That's a cool little detail. And you can see the embers flying above the flame. The only piece of detail that's missing is that this rock formation is not casting a shadow at all. Like, yes, it's not the most amazing looking game ever, especially for 2004. There were better looking games in 2004. But this game for the 2, you can tell that Trias put so much effort into all the little details to make the world feel more real. Alright, so I shall end this video now. Thank you so much for watching Dark Warriors. This might seem random, but I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who's been watching. Because before I started Let's Playing RPGs, I got some pretty terrible comments. Comments that were incredibly rude, patronizing, people screaming at me, demanding that I play a certain way. People making fun of my reading comprehension, making fun of my speech impediment, getting comments making fun of how I would pronounce certain things, like how I would say extraordinary instead of extraordinary. I was getting told how I should run my own channel. Like, I was told that I should switch to non-commentary videos because I guess my commentary was just that terrible. Like, before I Let's Played these Star Ocean games, I made Let's Plays of the Pikmin games and the Silent Hill games. The Pikmin fanbase and the Silent Hill fanbase are pieces of work, to say the least. The Silent Hill fanbase is particularly awful, and Pikmin fans are very rude. If you don't play exactly how they want you to play, they will let you know. However, when I started playing RPG videos, there were no patronizing comments. Everybody was very nice. But you guys, the RPGers, you know, the Trice fans, the Final Fantasy fans, you guys have been nothing but just so nice. And honestly, my comments section has been the most well-behaved ever since I started making RPG videos. And for that, I just want to say thank you for being a good community. So there are a lot of people who've made this small little community a nice place, and I would like to thank those people by name. So we have Snapple Rai86, he's left some nice comments. Dante P has been leaving particularly nice and helpful comments. Pikmin fans, please take note, you can backseat without being rude about it. We have Ryan Blazeheart, who's left a comment on pretty much every video so far. We have Sheba Dragon, who is actually my older brother. Big shout out to Alan Barbati Poltrinieri. He gives very meaningful and insightful comments. Pyramid, he was a pretty consistent commenter for a while. And Vlad Christie, Giovanni No Eyes, Maria Sakuza, he used to be a pretty consistent commenter. And big shout out to Rockman Solid and Sam Brandt. These were actually my first 2 subscribers, and they've been consistently watching me. So huge thank you to them. And while that's not everybody, you've all contributed to a beautiful little community we got going on. And if I forgot anybody, I deeply apologize. I've never been good at names or faces, but I hope that those who I've failed to mention still accept my thanks.